Today it's time for another shopping day, so making sure we have enough energy. First time here at IHOP. It all looks so unhealthy, right?
It is.
They have the calories for all of the plates, and most of them are in the range of 1,000 calories. I found one with 1,450 calories, the cheeseburger omelette. Who eats chicken and waffles? 1,250 calories. Thank you.
Y'all need anything else?
This just looks so delicious. We arrived at the Potomac Mall, another big shopping center. I don't really want to spend my entire day in there, but outside it's so warm, so I'm actually fine. And since we already had yesterday an entire shopping day, let's just skip all of it and do another edition of Q&A. It's already dark outside. We're finally all done with the shopping. It was a great day, successful. I also bought some stuff. I actually bought more than Vanessa. Now just time to drive back. Actually, Vanessa will be driving. And how do you like my new shirt? It has little boats on it. I spilled Slurpee on my other shirt. It's a little dark, but let's just start with the Q&A. I asked you to just ask me anything on Snapchat. First one is by Rudolph. How to deal with family as a music producer. I'm assuming he means like trouble with parents. Usually they want you to do something normal, something stable, something with an income. How to deal with it. I had luck because both of my parents are artists, so they kind of can understand it. But I think best is to prove them that you really mean it, that you really want to do it, and if it's necessary, even fight maybe a little with them and just try to do your thing, convince them. It might take 2 or 3 years until they see that you mean it serious. I think that's important. Wait, the focus is not really working when it's dark. Let me switch it over to manual focus. Now it should work. Next one is not working because I don't have any internet on here, so I can only check the messages. Adrian is asking me, bist du Fußball-Fan? That means if I'm a soccer fan of any club or something. Not really, actually not at all. I'm not so interested in football. I couldn't even name you like 10 or 20 football clubs. None of the players actually. I love to watch the EU and the World Soccer Championship, and I'm always for Germany, but that's basically it. I don't follow soccer at all. Leonard is asking if I plan to play a festival like UMF. If I reach that level one day, he would love to see me live. I'd love to. I'd love to play there and any other festival actually. I really love playing, performing, DJing. That's what it's all about. Kind of the performing live in front of people is the reward for whatever you do in the studio. You make the track and then playing it live in front of people, seeing their reaction is actually the best reward. Judge is asking about my inspiration for YouTube and my vlog style. I'd say like mostly TV shows, movies. I try kind of to copy what I see, imitate it. Of course, I'm not getting even close to it because I'm just doing it all by myself on a daily basis. There is no time to make like steady shots or get cool fancy equipment or tell people what to do. So I'm trying my best, and I hope you'll like it. I also sometimes check out other YouTubers and what they actually do, but it's mostly movies. My favorite music artist group outside of EDM. Vanessa knows that one.
Taylor Swift.
With Taylor Swift, the thing is, like her one track, the Shake It Off one, is in my opinion one of the best pop tracks. It's performed really good, it's produced really good, The video is funny, the lyrics, everything is really good about it. It's like one of the most perfect tracks, just like from an engineer's perspective and a writer's perspective. But yes, it's of course super pop and made for a market, but it hits its purpose 100%. Rami is asking me if I would move to another place on earth if I had to for my music career. Yes, definitely. If it's worth it to move and I could reach something I couldn't otherwise, I would definitely try and do it. I of course would have to check with Vanessa first, but she loves moving, traveling, and we also lived together half a year in Berlin, and mostly because she had to do an internship, and I told her if she does the internship in Berlin, I will come with her. Otherwise, probably not. And Berlin helped me a ton for the music, but I couldn't really live there. It's a cool place, but not a nice place, if you know what I mean. How do I mix parts to fit well in the mix? I think I already made a video about it. It's really about selecting the right samples, the right sounds, and kind of stack them and give each element a distinguished place in the mix, and let it just sit there and make room for other elements. So it's really all about like carving out certain frequencies for certain elements, and if you do that right, the mixing is very easy. Next one by DDJ Funk. Are you still in DC? Yes, I'm right now still in DC. We will be in DC for 3 more days.
Till Monday.
Till Monday we're in DC. He lives there and he'd love to say hello if possible. We're tomorrow at the mall?
National Mall.
Yeah, National Mall for the entire day, probably
But
doing
you
some
need to say
sightseeing.
today, because he's going to see it tomorrow.
Yeah, on the day where this vlog is
Saturday.
out. Yes, it's always one day delayed. I got some videos of you guys, but I can't open them without the internet. I can only open the text messages, but I will answer all of them as soon as I get Wi-Fi again. Let's wait until this truck past us. It's really loud. Are you coming to Dallas? No way. Actually, one of my uncles lives, or the other uncle is living in Dallas with 5 of my cousins and my aunt. I visited them like, I don't know, 8-9 years ago, and I have to say Dallas is a little bit boring. You can't really do anything without a car, so no Dallas, no. But I will probably visit them again in the future, but not on this trip. Let's get to the next one. It's how to get a manager as an artist. Between us, don't get a manager, don't even try to get a manager. I will tell you more about it as soon as I can. Right now I can't, but forget about a manager. The day and age is over where you need one as an artist starting your career, and the second you're so busy and making so much money that you can't deal with your emails anymore, then it might make sense. Getting to that point is like way more important, and actually the managers will find you when the time is right. It's really dark. I think I would just continue the Q&A in our room, or just end the vlog right here. Big, huh?
Yeah.
It's not the gulp or the big gulp, it's not the double gulp.
Crazy.
And it's like 170.
Wherever